Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched?
Pig for the pig god. We're porking out of here.
These cultists are master manipulators. They exploit your emotions, they hijack your senses of morality, and they prey upon your desire for community.
Goddamn Canadians. Literal pot-bellied pig goblins are kidnapping children and homeless people in the back of Chicago right now, bringing them to a black site and feeding them to a giant furnace shaped like a pig, and with Hillary Clinton's face.
And it's spitting out instructions out of its anus.
They worship Moloch, people. I've been to their grove.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to
The Collins Elite.
39th episode in our 9th season of Botched. We're going to start.
We're almost there.
We are almost there.
How are you going to tie this up?
Easily.
Just kill off the directions.
Just kill all of you. Barely an inconvenience. We're going to start a little while after we left off last time. Obviously, Dr. Montauk was not super pleased with the fact that the cultists were devoted to a pig god and they were not the children of the Scarlet King. But his missive continues in terms of if you ever run into cultists, bring back whoever their leader is alive, or Montauk will have a personal visit with you for fun times, which is not fun at all for anybody. So this story is going to take place at a newly opened site. Doesn't have any anomalies in it yet. It's nobody quite knows what this site's going to be used for in the future, but people seem to think big things. This one's being designated as Site 69. So, who are my individuals who are just starting to work at Site 69?
Reporting for duty, Commander Bush.
Where did he get that name from? Hard to say.
No one knows.
No one knows.
I think he's fine. My name's Blanson.
No. That voice was verboten. That voice is verboten.
And me and Pusher, best friends.
Did you say meat push-up?
Yeah, I like to do
Me and the meat
push-ups.
pusher.
Meat push-ups with my friends.
Best friends.
My name is Dr. Montauk.
No relation.
Bond. It's Bonton.
It's Bontalk.
Bonton. Bonton.
You guys ever been to a Bonton?
Yeah.
No.
Man,
said.
there's one at the Chambersburg Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mall's
That's
dead.
I've been to the same Chambersburg Mall Bonton.
Doesn't exist anymore. It's a dead mall.
You found the fucking light.
Damn it, I
you
missed.
fucking idiot. Now there's spit on the ground.
Yoshi.
No.
All right.
You ignore that. Belay that order, Yoshi.
Let me see what names I have in here. Steve, who are you playing?
Good luck.
I was told to have D-Class to start for this episode, so I have to make somebody up.
read
No,
Hold on.
You could beat D-Class. It's anyone who's serving a purpose in the facility.
My name's Tigurius.
So these researchers could be, leading you around. And,
Yes, Tigurius.
My name is Grigori Yerfmilovich Rasputin.
Grigori, got it.
I'm D-Class. I did some things in Russia a long time ago. What the Russians never forget. So they sent me here where a bunch of weirdos do experiments on dildos or something. I don't know.
So you are or not Blanson?
No, I'm not.
Not Blanson. I was really looking forward to killing Blanson.
I'm gonna save him.
He just died. He died as soon as he walked through.
It's just immediately, the door's shut on him. Ah, he's dead.
So every character's gonna be glancing at Dragon
I
Con.
bet.
Rah, rah, Rasputin.
What's this one?
Because it's his cousin. I'm his
Rasputin.
twin brother.
Yeah, Tigurius Scrums.
He's Russian Canadian.
I'm a researcher here.
Canadian.
What now?
Tigurius Scrums.
Curious.
I'm a researcher and engineer here.
Okay. So the site...
Lieutenant Bush is head of security.
Sure. So the site is being opened today, and...
Where's it located? What state's it in?
I don't
Redacted.
remember where we put 69.
Redacted.
It's redacted.
There it is.
Sure. It's in redacted.
They love this word redacted. They're
Yes.
always saying it. When they're about to say important information, they say redacted instead. I have no idea what they're talking about. I think they just don't know.
That's just freedom, brother.
What?
You don't understand, you Russian. You don't know freedom. You also have heard through the grapevine that a member of the O5 Council will be in attendance today
Shadow
for
government.
the opening. Yes.
Are we going to get to see their face?
Government. Maybe. They're pretty secretive, but
the
it's
security's
rare that
good.
you just know that an O5 member is going to be here today.
Shit. I gotta
So-
be locked down tighter than a pig's butthole
Pussy.
on
Pussy.
Puss Day.
Okay.
Bring your hogs out for
Sure.
for Puss Day.
Puss Day. So you three have been tasked with going and testing out some of the various containment cells just to make sure that they're functioning properly. So
It's a Wisconsin holiday. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Go Razorbacks.
What is this opiate council you talk about all the time?
Well, they're the ones in charge. They run the ISCP from a shadowy
Cabal.
in the sky.
Oh, like the czars.
No, freedom.
Oh,
They're freedom czars.
some think we were more free under the czars.
okay.
They put me in prison. They
Enough
tried to
about
kill
your
me.
hammer and sickle, brother.
They shoot me, poison me, tried to drown me, cut and quarter me. It didn't take.
Great. That's great because you're going to be the test dummy for these cells to make sure that they're functioning properly.
I
So
got better.
you have a number of different cells. One is a heated cell, which turns the heat way up. Another one makes it extremely cold. Another one fills the cell with water quickly. Another one drains the cell of all air very quickly. And another cell is electrified. So you have to put him through each one of these to make sure that they're working properly. So which one would you like to do first?
Heated.
Yeah, let's put him in the heated one.
Heated one, okay. So you throw him in the heated cell, and then you're up in a control room, and you have a series of controls in front of you. Intelligence to know which ones operate what.
Hot-blooded. Check it and see. You got a
Got short
7.
one.
14 plus 3
I
is
grew up
17.
in Siberia. Any heat you give me just feel nice.
Okay, the 7 not so much.
I'm in charge of security.
That's right.
Yeah,
you're
and I'm
security
the
guy.
engineer.
Yeah, you're the engineer. You know exactly how this works.
Of course I do.
There is a turn crank to turn the heat on, and then there is...
Sorry, did you fill out the crank form? Did you fill
Why
out the
you
crank form?
Why you not
Crank it
use
away.
button? Why you
And
not
then-
use button?
and then
You
after you
super
turn crank a few
capitalist
times,
nation, right?
There's a slider with a little colored scale on it to let you know, like it gets hotter the higher it goes up. So you can set it to whatever you want. And
Is
the
this-
end of the scale is like 1,000 degrees. So
Is this a control panel or is it like a children's toy?
6 of one,
with
half dozen of
turn
another.
knob
I mean,
and
look at
slide
him.
thing and whistle.
He turns knob and it goes do
Spinny
do,
wheels.
do, do, do,
There's the
do,
ones with the little ringy ding things on it too.
I got to put these shapes inside the same corresponding holes.
That's right.
The square.
Flashing lights activate dopamine receptors so mom can go fuck mailman for 20 minutes.
Everything
the
fits
square
in the
goes
whole
in the
peg.
square. The circle goes in the square.
Everything fits in
The
circle.
Russian goes in the cage. Turn the heat all the way up.
All the way up.
You turn the crank and turn the heat all the way up.
Let's see how far we can push this Ruski.
Okay. So you just put it all the way up?
No,
I mean,
that'll kill him and incinerate him.
Okay. All right. So you just slowly start to move the slider up.
102.
102. All right.
Celsius?
Yes.
That's kind of high. Roll con save, Gregory.
Russia's
easy.
toughest people, so I've rolled the
Toasty.
advantage. It's 19. I feel okay.
19. Yeah, it's a little toasty. You get a single bead of sweat down your head, but he just stares right at the control panel like this ain't nothing.
It's thirsty.
What are you turning
This
into now?
all you got?
This is like a winter day in Russia.
Percentage wise, what is this at the slider?
Oh, like 10?
10%. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll put it up to about 125.
Not to 50.
All right, you put it to 125. Based on his previous con save, doesn't really affect him too much more. A few more beads of sweat,
This is like Austin, Texas.
but he's doing just fine.
So, stamp of approval then.
I mean,
It's too hot,
for
I
it
can
going to
stick it in.
125,
I can stick
the
it
room
in
goes to
toilet.
1,000.
All right, let's keep pushing those buttons.
What do you go?
Crank it away.
Where to?
250.
250.
Wow, that's
so
like
an oven, right?
Like a slow smoker.
That's
Slow
a
smoke.
slow oven.
Okay. Roll me con save. Again,
That would kill
Gregory.
you after a few minutes.
Kill a normal man, but not Gregory.
18 this time.
He's actually just nothing. Just
Smells so good.
I
Kidding.
take off my coat,
Yeah.
or I unbutton.
glistening.
Buttons his coat.
He's
Unbutton.
glistening. Yeah, he takes
Oh.
his parka off.
Oh, Boże mor.
It's getting a little tepid in here. All right.
All right.
So he seems to be doing just
Please.
fine.
Trying to resist my animal magnetism.
Yeah. You are very horny now.
Let's set it to broil. 500.
Oh,
Okay. 500 degrees. Roll con save with disadvantage.
you scream less, I guess, when you're burning.
With disadvantage, I'm rolling 13.
So you know what? You're doing a valiant effort for it being 500 degrees, but it is really fucking hot to the point where your skin is starting to blister.
Oh!
Now, do you want to crank this to 1,000 real quick just to see if it works? Or
Yeah, we gotta test it.
what do you want to do?
You're supposed to test the limits, Doctor.
Yeah.
We're putting in the limits.
Okay. So you put it all the way to 1,000. All right.
Yes,
For
I
a
do.
second.
Con
Should
save.
I bother roll con save?
Con save with disadvantage again.
Yeah, could he like do a medicine check to house himself in his parka?
We'll find out.
10.
Okay. You burst into flames.
Oh!
There is a little button that lights up. Extinguisher.
I put head in toilet.
Just wait.
It's on fire.
See what he, hold on. Just wait.
I press it.
Wait.
Okay.
See what he does.
He
I
dies.
put head
Yeah.
in toilet.
You put it in the
Ugh.
toilet? It's
I
boiling.
died.
It's
I
boiling.
died.
Water.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's not.
Hold.
He's boiling, but he's not on fire.
Okay, he's dead. I
Hold.
press the extinguisher.
Hold on.
It works clearly.
And then you notice that
It fucking works.
as the room was heating up, it started to turn this bright
dead.
orangish color. As all the panels were made of metal, they started to heat up. Now the color is going back to a cool gray color, and there's just a steaming corpse with a head in a toilet.
What, you want
The
to fuck
water's
it or
still
what?
boiling.
I wanted to see how long we could have it. The room sit at 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, well, why did you say that? Put it back up.
No, it's too late now. You
No, I
ruined
slide
it.
it all the way
Open
to
the
top.
door.
I slide it up.
Get the
Yeah.
big spatula in here and get him out. Okay, hold on. Put a little red wine to deglaze it. Use a wooden spoon to get all the bits.
Make
We'll,
sure you're eating
we'll
the
send him
brain
to
pizza.
Ferdinand. It's fine.
Hell, that room seemed to work fine.
Okay. Who's my next D class?
Oh, hey, my name's Greg.
Next name is Ori.
Just Greg. Just Greg. It's like Madonna. It's one word.
Got it.
Greg Patine.
What room are we testing next?
I forget.
Cold.
Cold room. Yeah.
Sure. Same sort of situation. in
Greg,
terms
where
of
you from,
setup.
bud?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you do to get in prison?
What, Milwaukee, Texas?
Well, I mean,
To get death
it was
row.
a long winter.
Minus 20.
So,
Minus 20. All right. Con save.
con save.
Yeah.
I'm from Milwaukee, so I'm gonna roll at advantage.
So this room is also made of metal, but you see there are a series of vents all around, about high, middle, and then the ceiling, and you could tell this is where the cold air is going to be blasted out of.
19.
All right, so it's
It's
minus
like a nice
20,
spring day in Milwaukee.
but he's handling it. He's,
I am crushing
So,
Milwaukee's
Greg.
best.
Yeah.
And I'm down on some chips.
Tell me about the hodag.
Look, so the hodag, it's not something we really like to talk about, but it's got these teeth that come out of the lung,
Cheap.
He's from Milwaukee. He gets
and
it.
it's got a tail out of the back. It's not like a scorpion, really, but it's got spikes on it. It's really cool.
Minus
they got a
100.
they got a big red one.
Minus 100. All right. This room drops to minus 300 degrees,
Who's the coolest rapper from the Twin Cities?
just so you know.
Me.
Greg.
Roll con save with
Can you spit
disadvantage.
some bars as we cool it down for you?
No, I don't perform for free.
Con save minus disadvantage.
Botch. I rolled a 19 and a botch.
Slide
So
it down.
you are so cold that you now start to like curl up because you're freezing. Your skin is starting to crack in certain spots because it's getting so cold, and you drop to your knees, and your face hits the cold metal, and your skin sticks to the cold metal.
Please stand up, Greg.
With a real Greg shake.
It looks like his eyes are frozen shut.
Please stand up.
Is there a claw machine that we can pull him up?
There can be, yeah.
Okay, let's activate that. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm watching the shadow on the
Dex.
ground.
Wait, is that a security device?
We'll say it's a security device.
Slap. No.
It's a security device.
I operate it with a 12.
You doing all right?
You're not watching the shadow.
First time I've ever tried to use this.
As the cold metal claws grab onto this.
You gotta watch the
person.
shadows. Back it up about 5 feet.
It's on him.
Shut up.
It's
got
directly
it.
touching his skin, which is extremely painful.
I retract the clock.
That is more cold metal.
So now he's in the air. So he's just free. He's just being cold all around. Great.
And you want to take it all the way down.
Minus 300.
Minus 300.
Doc, what's cool than being cool?
Ice cold, and I shove it all the way down.
Do I still have my beer?
It's a solid chunk of ice at this point.
Shit. I start licking it like a popsicle.
Immediately, your tongue sticks to the can.
I let it hang. I let
And
it
like
hang.
the skin just rips right off the tongue and starts to bleed,
Ah!
which the blood then immediately freezes and it's all crystallized in your mouth. Roll me a con save disadvantage.
Why is torturing Steve so much fun?
You'll never know,
I'm about to go
but
get
we'll
on the
always
list.
explore.
7.
You freeze to death. Your whole body gives out, and he cracks up at minus 300 degrees, and he's dead.
How cold do you have to be for your blood to freeze?
I feel like minus 300 is pretty low.
Yeah.
Pipes freeze
Well,
at
like-
0.
Do you have a base layer on or
No, he just has his D-class clothes, so nothing.
jumpsuit? All right, so we did the heat room, and we did the cold room.
26 degrees. Is
it?
Yep.
If you were naked outside.
Minus 26?
Yeah, I mean, it's the rules of threes, right? 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Without shelter.
Sure.
3 weeks without food, 3 days without water,
water, 3
3 hours without shelter.
Okay.
Maslow's my hierarchy of needs. Maslow's.
All right, let's go over to the deoxygenation room.
All right, who is my new D-class that we're torturing? I mean, testing.
Hey there, my name's Fat Spiegelman.
Fought. All right. Fought, what'd you do? How'd you get in this mess?
It was a thing in Hollywood. You pass the drugs around, you write the worst script ever known, and they put you in jail for it. It's crazy. Now it was pro-communist propaganda, allegedly, but I feel like that really shouldn't matter anymore now that they got this international coalition of I don't know, ghost hunters. What do y'all do here?
What was the name of your movie?
Metropolis.
Okay.
What a multi...
Nowhere.
They locked it up in a vault.
Just like you, right now.
I'm sorry, I meant Megalopolis, actually.
Okay.
Metropolis is actually a good film.
Yes, it is.
What about that robot movie with Robin Williams?
Bionicle
Oh, yeah.
Man?
No.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
The one where the robot's got a big butt.
Yeah.
Played by Stifler's
No,
mom.
robots.
Robots.
Outlaw
Is it just
Star?
called
It's
robots?
called robots.
What's the name of that city?
Robotica.
Megatropolis?
Is it?
I think so.
Okay, I don't know.
I like that movie because there's a Tom Waits song in it.
I like that movie because of the big robot butt.
The Bad Lady.
That's what the name of the Tom Waits
She's
song
good.
is.
Yeah, big robot butt.
She says big,
Big
butt.
robot butt.
Remember,
Ching, chong,
doesn't,
chong, ting, chong.
doesn't,
We
Big
going off on a robot
butt.
stand?
who plays the bad guy in that? Is it Tim Woods? I know that he plays Hades,
I
but is
don't
he
remember.
also the bad guy in that? But there was also the over-controlling mom.
Yeah.
It's Rivet City. There it
Rivet
is.
City. There you
Yeah,
go.
it is.
Riveting. conversation.
Zero oxygen. Take it away.
So this room, when he goes in, the doors like seal, and you notice there are a lot of slits on the wall, and you can see behind the slits, about a foot in, it's all these fans. So they start to suck the air out of the room. So yeah, the oxygen is dropping and dropping. How low do you want to drop the oxygen?
You think you'd store apples in these?
75.
I'll give you three more guesses to guess who the villain in Robots was.
Who does the voice acting?
Tim Curry.
Yeah, it's an
It's not
actor
Tim
you
Curry.
never think about anymore.
Joaquin
But he was
Phoenix.
very big at that time.
What? Oh, so
year?
this is
What year did
03?
it come out?
03. Was it 03?
05.
05.
Close.
Okay.
It's a young guy, right? At the time, younger guy, middle age.
Ooh, B.D. Wong.
It's always B.D.
No.
Wong. All signs lead to B.D. Wong.
TV or movie actor?
Both.
Was he in Waterworld?
Kelsey Grammer.
No.
George Clooney.
Why would George Clooney play a bad guy?
Was he in Waterworld?
I don't fucking know,
Kevin
man. Hold
Costner?
on.
Was he in Waterworld? Was it Dennis Hopper?
Control F
Yes,
Waterworld.
that's what I'm going
no,
for.
it does
It's
not
a
appear
Dennis
that he was in Waterworld.
Okay, fine.
It's not Dennis Hopper.
It's not Dennis Hopper.
All right, that was 4 guesses. It was Greg
done.
Kinnear.
Oh,
yeah, Rick Kinnear.
Yeah, he plays that sleazy business person.
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah,
you said.
he's also
Mel
in.
Brooks' son.
He's the snooty hero in Mystery Men.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you going to do to me in this room here?
They're dropping the oxygen.
We
on you, so
removed
it's-
25% of the oxygen.
I need my oxygen to put in my throat. I got asthma.
All right, 100%.
Go on.
So it's a vacuum?
Is a vacuum, right?
Yeah.
Does his face explode?
It just sucks all the oxygen out, right? So there's
Okay.
just no air.
He's not in space.
Yeah. So you just won't have any oxygen, so there's no air.
How
long can you hold
hold
your
on.
breath?
Whoa. You're mixing up oxygen and air. They're two different things. Does it suck the oxygen out or does it suck the air out?
Air.
It sucks
So it
the air
creates
out.
a
It will
vacuum.
create a vacuum. You would have decompression sickness, yes.
Okay.
Blow him up.
So does your body explode when that happens?
I don't
Your
think you
eyes
can create a
explode.
powerful enough vacuum
Yeah.
on Earth to make that happen. But it
Okay.
would probably be very bad for you.
Okay. Well, let's roll con save. A, see if you can.
Disadvantage. I've got asthma.
Yeah, how long,
Sure,
how long are you gonna
disadvantage.
leave that slider up to the top there?
Why not you
I
see?
rolled a 5.
So you just.
All right, I throw it back down.
And then, like,
is that his
blood
anus?
starts to. You can see blood, like.
Leaking from all of his orifices.
Yeah. Including his eyeballs and his
You owe me
ears.
$20. Pay up, bitch.
He's getting close to death. Are you turning?
Oh
the
yeah, we
back
turned it back on.
on? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not dead. You're just in a great deal of pain.
Is his colon coming out
fart.
of his asshole?
Yeah, has it
could I-
prolapsed yet?
Could we take a time out? Could I go to the hospital for
love
like
him.
a few days?
High-low.
Hello.
Yes, your asshole prolapsed.
Yes, give me that
No,
$20.
damn it.
no.
Yeah, it fell out. You could see the sock just kind
I
of
told
flap
you it
around
would
the
happen.
pants.
You didn't
How am I
believe me.
gonna get the other D class to treat me nice now?
If you can kiss the sock, we'll take you to the hospital.
Kiss you mean my own anus?
Yup.
All right, I bend over and try to kiss my own anus.
Dexterity.
But you can't. 20 more?
I rolled a 16.
He
God
does.
damn it.
He licks it.
Here's your
Give
money
me that
back.
money back. All right.
All right, we're not
Send
done
in the
with
med
him.
crew.
No.
It hurts a lot when you do that, by the way, because it's very sensitive.
What's the other room we got?
Electricity.
Okay.
Put the sock
Hold
on,
on.
the electrodes.
Hold on. Wait.
I think that's it, right? Hot, cold,
I'll
Air,
electricity.
earth, wind, fire.
Heart.
I didn't say an earth one.
I'm just going with the
I know.
theme. Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, electricity's the last one to
Earth,
test.
wind, and fire. Yeah.
All right. Let's throw him in there. See what happens.
Sure. So yeah, it's literally
Okay,
just a
With
voltage.
the healing
Hold
power
on.
of electricity.
Describe the room for us.
Yeah,
real
It's
quick.
all
like-
graded.
Is it like two
It's like a
bulbs?
cage.
There's nothing in there.
It's just a big cage that's like mesh.
There's a pen on the ground. Can you pick that up, sir?
I don't think I can pick anything up right now.
I mean,
There's a large glass bulb at the middle and the top.
how
It's
good
huge,
can you
and
do
it's
a
pointy.
handstand, sir?
And it's just slowly lowering into.
I can't really move my arms and my legs.
Just
It's not like the towers in Atreyu that he's walking through that shoot lightning?
That's just one big glass pointy bulb.
But it's got a flared base, right?
Sure.
I'm
you
very
attach-
afraid. I'm very afraid of what's going to happen when I got to go poopy, guys. Can you let me go?
Let's get a couple of handymen in there to lift our friend upside down and up. And put a sock around the bulb.
Why?
Bulb's too
Aren't you
big.
supposed to be the good guys?
We're scientists.
You're the bad guy.
We're just asking questions, sir.
We're just doing our
We're
research.
doing science.
You're not asking questions. You're hanging me upside down in an electrified room. Why are you doing that?
Why are you in prison?
Why'd you make that movie?
You know, you can test voltage without a live subject, right?
All right, I closed the door after he certainly could.
Is he in there?
Turn off the camera. Turn off the microphones.
Yeah, then there's like a voltmeter. You just turn it all. It's literally just a turn wheel
we
this
need
time.
to test it to see
The
it
more
all
you
the way
turn
up.
it,
Oh, I know
the
how this
more
works.
the little bolties, like the electricity, just starts to.
So it's like a Tesla
yes.
ball.
Yeah.
You got to
Or
crank
like a
it.
point on the end of it. And
Yeah.
the more
Why
you
did
crank
you have
that
to
wheel,
hang me by
the
my
more it
anus?
zaps around. So, so the more you crank
Famous
it,
anus.
it gets very uncomfortable for a prolapsed anus in this particular room. Roll
It's
dex,
not my favorite prolapsed anus room.
Roll dex to electrocute his anus.
I don't want that die. Isn't this? Oh, all right.
What's better?
15.
You're
14.
doing a pretty good job. You're cranking it real good. You're cranking it real hard. And all of a sudden, the electricity is hitting the walls and jutting up off of the ground and going. It's all over his legs.
What percentage am I at on the slider?
There's no slider in this one.
It's just a crank
It's
boy.
just there's a
Can
light.
I crank it faster and harder than
25
my
cents you
doctor
can.
friend?
There's another crank, so the two of you
it's
can.
all over his legs?
Yes, it's.
I don't think you know how electricity
No,
works.
you can see the little. You know how like what's that gimmick? It's like the bulb, and you can put your hand on it and see the
A Tesla ball?
Tesla ball. Yeah, it's like that where you can see the little bolts hitting you in the legs. I know that's not how it works, but this
What is the voltage in this fucker?
It's very painful for
heavy
you.
guy.
Do a con save.
Yeah.
I rolled. Oh, wait, I have to roll at disadvantage
No, not
because
yet.
I have asthma.
Oh, what does that have to do with anything?
I have asthma, so it gives me disadvantage.
Okay, you can have.
It's in the DM's guide. I rolled a 14 with disadvantage.
You are in a great deal of pain, but you have not. But you haven't buckled. You're clenching your buttocks on your collapsed anus, though, and it's very painful.
Can I assist the doctor?
Yes, there's another turning wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist the doctor to
Sure.
turn it
Didn't he
faster.
say he had to
Okay.
use the bathroom?
Who?
Our subject.
Do you need to pee?
No, he needs to. He said his
Gotta
character
poop.
said he has to poop.
Gotta
You
feel
gotta
like
poop?
he's gotta poop.
Fart.
You won't fart.
Fart.
What?
you need-
I've got anus problems.
Do you need to poop?
Yeah, I've had to poo for a while. That's what I said. I'm very scared.
Roll con save.
Now hold on, just to remind you, I zip tied him up there.
Oh, he's zip
I
tied.
have
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to roll with disadvantage because
Your asthma.
Asthma.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. All of a sudden, like a fucking race car getting ready to start up, he starts to shake,
Faster!
and all of a sudden,
Faster, my dear boy!
the
Faster!
shit just starts to shoot out of his prolapsed anus all over the place. But all of this liquid is causing the electricity to go crazy in the room.
Maximum effort!
Roll maximum effort.
You got a real critical 20!
10.
Okay, with a critical 20, it goes all the way up, and that bulb turns a bright purple, and there's just thick bolts of this Tesla-looking electricity bouncing off the walls, and Fart's skin begins to just blacken, and he starts to cook right there as he's just being electrocuted to the point of death.
With the thick bolts of Tesla.
As that's happening, all of a sudden the lights cut out,
Oh, that was probably my fault.
and
I cranked too hard.
the lights
Sorry.
come back on with a red tint. And yeah, the
Oh
alarm
no,
starts to
it's
go
the
off.
fault that Site 69 always has power failures because of Tigurius Scrum?
It's possible. You're not quite sure what's going on, but
Do I,
as
the security head? know?
roll intelligence.
and
check.
as I roll
As he was
intelligence-
going to call to break.
Sure.
As I roll intelligence,
That's where we're going to take a break.
it's me, Philip D, coming into you in this middle of this episode to talk about patreon.com/Botched Podcast. That's right, Botched Podcast Patreon. We've been talking about it for almost 10 years now, which means that there's almost 10 years worth of content over there at Patreon. It's $5 a month. It's cheaper than my Starbucks order. It can get you 10 years worth of bonus material. What's that stuff sound like? Well, let's take a listen.
And we're back.
I got a 12.
All right. Well, the 12, you know enough to know that's the alarm to indicate that there's been a breach. Now, you, knowing full well if there's no anomalies here, can mean that basically can only mean one thing, which is that you've been essentially invaded or assaulted by some outside force. And with your 12, you're smart enough to know that if there's an 05 council member here, there's a chance that somebody's here to try and abduct the 05 council member.
Someone's here for the memble.
I know, I said memble. Goddamn glass of wine.
Is that all it takes? One glass?
You gotta protect the memble.
Glass. It's a little more than the regular glass of wine, I feel like.
I got a big memble.
I got a big memble.
Just from the base. You just gotta knock it down.
I'm memble. All right.
Memble, can you milk me?
What? I'm a memble. Can you milk me?
Leave my drunk idiot alone.
I'm a mammal.
I have to
You
drive
can
this
milk
gorilla
anything
home.
with nimbles.
Yeah. You can milk
Nailed
anything
it.
with membles. All right. So yeah. So
Pepperidge Farms members.
That's right. Now you have a D class with you as well, because he was the next up in line. So who's the not electrocuted D class who doesn't need to poop and hasn't been frozen or burned yet?
Prison monkey.
Prison Monke.
Monkey.
Too dangerous to live.
Terror Monke.
He's the 05 council member.
Terror Monke.
Council monkey.
Bumlo Cumblington, at your service.
Security threat. I'm sorry. Nothing we can do.
So yeah,
Okay,
you're not.
so I'm dead now, and now I'm a prison monkey.
So you're not sure what you should do.
You're in charge.
I mean, yeah, you're the head security guy.
Oh, fuck.
The alarms are going off.
Oh,
You weren't
fuck.
expecting an invasion on day one of the site being open.
Prison monkey taps you.
Yeah. So you are Prison Monkey? Okay.
I shot Bumbo.
I point at his gun, and then I point at me.
Shoot me.
I hand Prison Monkey the gun.
Yeah.
Good monkey.
He gets a broomstick and he
Friend.
starts showing like he could put his toes where the barrel of the shotgun could be. Like,
Friend monkey. Friend monkey. Bush light. Bush light for monkey.
I grab the bush light. I chug it, and then I crush it on my monkey forehead.
Sure, you do. It's impressive. You're now high on Bush Light.
Never ate a prison
Damn it.
monkey a bush light.
Just don't
Ow.
It could have had snot in it.
I watched him.
I didn't.
I made sure this one didn't have snot.
Fool me
Fooled me
once.
twice.
It's not on you. Prison monkey. If you stop invasion, you kiss war monkey. Mwah.
Don't you just hate when you can't speak their language?
I know, right?
And then I roll back onto my back with the gun. I grab my ankles. Show him my pink asshole.
Fuck.
I think he gets it.
Yeah, he understands.
We're on the same page.
We're safe,
And
doctor.
I just roll back and forth.
He's doing the what's that yoga pose? Something baby.
Happy baby.
Happy baby.
Yeah.
Happy Monka.
I take my walkie-talkie.
Okay.
You text.
I text War Monkey. War Monkey. Site 69 under attack. Send reinforcements. Prison monkey.
Hi-lo.
Unhelpful.
Hello.
But cute.
I'm gonna go low now.
War Monka does happen to be on site for the the first day. He's actually the personal guard of the O5 council member in this particular instance. And you go,
I'm the only human here.
yeah, everyone's monkas except for you.
I'm a
Prison Monkey points at War Monkey.
You don't see War Monkey yet. You just he's
hear
on
him over the radio.
You hear him,
But I can sense him.
There's a presence I haven't felt in a long time.
Prison Monkey, you better shape up. War Monkey's coming.
I stand at attention.
just starts cranking. He's got to get ready for War Monkey.
Doctor?
He doesn't understand.
Doctor, have you reverted?
And I spit in my hand. I spit in my hand and I wipe it on my
Don't
asshole.
want to miss out.
I have no idea what's going on.
I've got FOMO.
Doctor.
I'm testing these rooms out, and now everybody's just throwing their shit at each other.
Jacking it in front of him.
Doctor, there's a security threat.
Why did he show you his asshole and you did in return?
He's a monkey. I'm a man.
Are you?
Am I a man? Or am I a monkey of a man?
You're security, Monka.
I'm a security monkey.
Fucking Site 69
I
is all
sign
monkeys.
to my Dr. Handler. O5 Council in danger.
It's at that point you realize you're science, Monka. You're all monkas the whole time. But all the D-class you've been killing are people.
Prison Monkey holds up a mirror to his face.
I just start spinning in circles.
in a little swimming pool.
I got my lab coat.
I don't know why
clipboard.
Site 69 never took off. Because they fucking put monkeys.
This place has ran so poorly.
But luckily, through evolution, in about 30 years, we'll get to where the characters were last time.
Yeah, to Chile.
Chili's.
I love chili.
We are uncovering a new project by the SCP Foundation. It's called Chili's.
Operation Who Likes Chilies?
Operation Control the Stupid Scientists.
Frederico.
Site 69.
All right, well,
I am
security
scientist
monkey
Federico.
waits for War Monkey to show up to save the security.
Okay, so this set of monkas,
Science monkey.
Science Monka, Security Monka, and Prison Monka, are all taken off to go deal with something. All right, how are you proceeding? You hear gunshots in the distance. Sounds like they could be on a different floor. It echoes down the hallways.
Guns out.
Intelligence to use guns.
We opened a facility.
But your monkas.
18.
Yeah, you guys know how to use guns.
Yeah, security monkey knows how to use
The
it.
monkas got guns. All right,
Prison Monkey knows how to use a gun. How do you think he got here?
okay. All you monkas.
Well, when you ripped the face off that lady, isn't that how you got here?
I ate a cat.
Right. So you all have pistols. Except for Prison Monk, who has a shotgun, who was trying to eat it earlier.
Grudge.
Are there
I'm licking the trigger well.
are there rods on the ceiling that we can brachiate
For
on?
whatever reason, this entire facility, the roof is just like monkey bars.
Yeah. So
Cargo nets.
With
There's
those
cargo
cargo
nets.
nets and those rings.
so we're brachiating with
designed this
with the
place?
guns in our feet hands,
In our feet,
right?
yeah.
As quickly as monkeys can brachiate.
Okay.
And
See-
and we're on the radio with War Monkey. Hallway 17.
You hear a lot of gunshots going off, and you hear a garbled voice be like, "Get me out of here, War Monka."
We head towards the gunshots as quickly as possible.
Okay. You, as you're swinging through your net, you notice there's a small opening for a vent, which could be a shortcut to upper levels. Go up.
I do.
Okay. You guys don't even need to roll because you're monkas. You're just dexterous by nature.
Yeah.
And your feet just open the vents, and you're up in the vents. You're a bunch of monkas with guns in vents.
With brain chips.
Okay. You move through the vents, you get up to the next floor, and you notice there's a bunch of people in robes with guns who appear to be running through the hallways.
Deep brain Monke stimulation.
You fire through the vents?
Space.
As one of them runs by, I'm gonna grab him into the vents.
Okay. You're above him.
I'm gonna rip his face off.
Okay.
Crit 20.
Okay. You lean down so your feet are dangling, and then like a vulture, you just grab his shoulders and up in. He's like, "What the?"
Before he can make any noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash his head into the wall to knock him out.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna rip his face off with my mate. With my.
I eat his ass.
Roll. Let's go with strength.
To eat his ass?
I would say that's a dex. Strength would be
18.
You did well enough, but not too well, so you do knock him out
And
with your Monke strength.
All right.
Rip his face open.
If you rolled like a
Roll.
24, you just want to crush his
I
head
figured as much.
with Monke strength.
These are cultists, right?
Yes.
Okay. Montauk.
I use my Monke brain
Yeah.
and see if he in charge, man.
Intelligence.
I don't care about that. I'm just gonna wrap him up
15.
and mail him to Montauk.
He doesn't seem. I mean, he doesn't have anything. There's no special markings about this guy compared to the other ones.
I grab his lower jaw and his upper jaw and I just rip them open
Roll
with a
strength.
15.
Yeah, you just. And then his head's flappy. There's blood everywhere. He's-
Montauk! Montauk!
Montauk, no one talk.
The teeth just chatter.
Take his eyes out and eat him.
Okay, yes, you do. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a pair of grapes.
No other cultists noticed that happen.
You pulled the last guy, I assumed.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Because they just would have shot you.
Then I'll, out of the open vent, I'll quietly swing out behind them.
You hear the cultists as they're running. They're like, "Why is there so much netting in this place?"
and security
And
monkey.
start to brachiate towards them with my shotgun pointed at them.
Security monkey throws the robe on prisoner Monke as a disguise.
He's still swinging. He's still going through the rope.
Cultist
I just
Monke.
follow them.
Cultist monkey.
Okay.
And we keep up with prisoner monkey in the vents.
Okay.
As he brachiates
Sure.
the shotgun down.
Eventually, the cultists get to the corner
Eventually.
of the hallway, and they stop and they're looking around the corner, and they appear to be firing down around the corner, and there is gunfire coming back. What is Prison Monke doing?
I start shooting them in the head.
Okay, roll to attack with feet. The same as hands.
21.
21? Yeah, you blow one of their... yeah, you blow them in half, like right around the shoulder area. Just, they explode.
Immediate feet pump of shotgun.
Roll again. This appears to have startled them.
14.
They turn around to see it. Something in a robe shooting at them with their feet. Yes, this
me.
one.
Me, Rasputin.
This one blows
Code monkey.
the left leg completely off of one of the cultists, and they scream out as blood just shoots out of their leg, and they fall backwards. Roll me. Oh, you're shooting down?
Yeah, so like a Die Hard from the vent where he's like clicking up.
Yeah, he's like holding it straight
Yeah.
above.
I do that,
I
but
noticed
at
you.
the cultists.
Okay.
We got a 16
Yep.
and a 8.
The 8's not going to work. The 16 will, and the bullets go down. Hits one of the cultists in the head. They drop.
Oh, sweet. 5 damage to the brain.
Yeah. So 3 cultists dead.
Yeah. You want to John McClane with me?
How many more cultists are there?
2.
Are they next to each other?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down and smash their heads together.
Okay. Like crushed skull? Okay, sure. Strength.
Oh. 19.
Okay. So almost like slow motion. You swing out from the open vent. They turn and look as they just see 2 big foot hands basically come out and grab both of their temples, smash their skulls together, causing them to explode like watermelons filled with brains and meat chunks, and they both drop dead. And you just hear down the hallway,
And I respond with security monkey call.
these are also security monkas. More security monkas.
Flash, bang.
Alakazam.
These are what they did during war times. Because they would have keywords that they would say.
Gotcha.
Flashlight. Something like
Flash thunder.
that. Yep, there it is. Flash thunder. All right.
So what are you doing? You each start picking ticks out of each other's hair.
No, we call into War Monkey.
Okay.
Isn't he right in front of us?
No, those are
So more
security monkeys.
security monkeys.
Oh, okay.
Cultist dead. Hallway 65. Click, click.
Run towards helicopter.
Signal
Whirly bird.
Bird.
Bird. Meadow bird.
Get to the
Go
chimper.
birds.
Get to the chimper.
I signal to the
Oh, fuck you, Steve.
I signal to the other security monkeys.
Yeah.
Big whirly bird. Up top.
Howler monkeys.
We all shout
Last
yow.
action.
Last action monka. You do it.
What is the purpose of this site?
It's a test. It's all a test. Can you run a site with just monkas? The answer is yes.
Signal to the security monkeys. Whirly bird upstairs.
Okay. All monkas running on four limbs. They all run down the hall. And there is a lot of gunfire as they go further up the hallway. And you even hear explosions, too. What are you guys doing?
Security Chief Monkey raises hand in question and takes ladder up to the roof, like he thought all security monkeys would do.
There's not a ladder to the roof right here in this spot. The other security monkeys ran to where that ought to be, but then there was a large explosion. You see debris shoot down the hallway.
What about
from
in
things.
secret janitor closet?
Roll intelligence to see if you know about the secret janitor closet.
Well, I'm head of security monkey, so
Yeah.
clearly I would. 15.
Yes, you do know that in the Monka toilet, where the Kennedy litter box is also where the secret ladder to the metal bird is.
Security monkey
Chipper.
looks at D-class monkey and science monkey and points and signs poop room up. The only poop is up.
Snake, poop up, bird.
And leads into the mop closet
Okay.
where he presses the button and takes them to the rung
Panel
ladder.
slide open, and then there's a ladder that juts out. A little panel in the ceiling that opens. All right, so if you guys
Climb.
follow this all the way to the roof, it opens up, and there is a helicopter, and you can see the O5 council member trying to get on a helicopter as War Monka is fending off dozens of these cultists, and you see one cultist does appear to have some like red or maroon looking streaks on the back of their hood, as they also seem to be directing everybody. And some of these cultists have some pretty heavy arm, like a not a minigun, but
Like they've been working out?
yes, also very built, but more heavy artillery, I would say.
I commence to ripping off faces.
All right, so you run into the crowd. Okay, run into the crowd. Roll to rip off face.
23.
You do. You immediately run up to the first cultist. And you put your fingers underneath where the jaw is, and you just rip the face all the way off. And the guy's like,
Satisfying.
just starts screaming. When you run up into that crowd to do that, main cultist
Human shield.
immediately puts a pistol in Prison Monka's face and BAM! Blows Prison Monka's brains right out. So him and the faceless man now fall down and die. What do the other monkas do as you witnessed your compatriot kind of you've been killing plenty of these monkas, but whatever.
They're humans that we were killing.
That's right. Those were humans. This is the first Monke prisoner.
Security monkey radios to other security monkeys about janitor closet. Retreat 2.
So more of the security, whatever's left, starts to make their way up the ladder. So you got about a dozen Monkas.
Explains crossing fields of fire
Okay.
with War Monke.
Like gopher holes all over the roof with Monkas popping out. But the force of the cultists is pretty strong, and they definitely have they have heavier arms than you guys do. I mean this in gun terms, not physical arms.
On the radio, I give a rousing speech about War Monke must survive. Fleshman on Whirlybird. Tear face, even if mean death.
Okay. So they're trying to get the helicopter off the ground.
Continuity of SCP.
Science monkey, pilot, crane.
But it looks like the cultists are beginning to aim for the helicopter to try and take it down. So what do you guys do?
Is there a construction crane on the top of this
There
roof?
is.
I'm gonna hop in it.
Science
Okay.
monkey.
What's on the end of it?
A ball with a hook.
A wrecking ball? Okay.
Ball with a hook. Big ball.
Science monkey wrecking ball.
I came in like a monkey wrecking ball.
13 plus 3, 16.
I never
To swipe across. Oh,
17, so you're just basically swiping the crane through. Okay. Not really caring what you hit.
Many face.
Okay.
A cultist? I want to hit the cultist,
I know, that's what I mean.
not the monkas.
Okay. So you
Well,
swipe
not
it
the
through.
War Monke.
All right. You got a 17, so you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The crane swipes through, and there's blood shooting everywhere as this crane just waylays through almost the entirety of the cultists. You're not seeing the cultist with the red streaks on the back of his cloak anywhere, so he may have gotten hit by your crane arm.
Here's the later.
Yeah. I said everyone looks the same except one guy. So you don't see him, so he may be dead. He may not be dead. You just threw a crane arm into him, so. Monke. I'm a Monke. When Montauk asks what happened, you're like, Monke. I'm just a simple farm Monke. Simple country Monke. I ain't no big city Monke. I'm a simple country Monke.
Unfrozen caveman Monka.
A note is being written by Monkas.
Bananas didn't look like this when I was before
right.
I was frozen.
They were green and tiny.
Don't worry about it.
What are you monkeys
We'll get
doing?
there.
There is never a time where he writes a note to me
Yeah.
where I understand what he's trying to say.
So,
Why did you write
you
it
just
in
draw
monkey
pictures?
words?
do
Do
War
it like a
Monkey
monkey
and the O5 councilman
This
get
one
away?
says,
They're taking off right now.
Okay.
this one says, fill him with piss. Let God sort of out.
Oh, that's the other note.
That's a different note.
That's a different note.
It says fill him with shit and let God fill it.
These are all just
I don't know
names.
the difference.
Those are names.
SCP is just fetish Wikipedia.
What?
SCP is just fetish Wikipedia.
It's fetish Wikipedia.
Oh, fuck. 250. Oh, that's your address. Never mind.
Okay.
Send fucks to.
Send fax to this address immediately. All right.
So, what I was trying to say was, if we bring the plush toy that eats things and gets their memories, can we just take
It's a
it to
different
the
site.
It's not here.
Ship
And
it in.
Hold on,
Ship it
brother.
in.
Like, why would you think that I know what the plush toy is? I wasn't here last week.
You
Also,
listen to it.
he did. He listened to 10. He listened to 5 minutes. You think he listened to the whole episode? No, he listened to the funny
he
part.
made
of the sentence.
references to it.
So when his crane hit, it basically collapsed the entire roof where that was. So you don't see any cultists in that area at all. So you don't know if any of them are still alive. But the helicopter does take off and fly away.
Is War Monkey okay?
Oh yeah, War Monke is like putting his guns out to both sides of the air, just
And Security Monkey? He's still on the roof?
you are, yeah. All the other monkeys are fine. That one monkey in the crane, Science Monke, he collapsed the roof underneath all the
We
cultists.
salute Science Monkey.
Hero Monka. Oh.
of the monk.
I'm going to retrieve the body of prison Monke.
Okay. It was in the collapsed rubble, so you don't see
Fucking knock it back to life. You showed me that asshole.
I've seen that frog video.
We put it in the vacuum.
We're going to prolapse Zanus down in the oxygen room, in the air room.
I know what we talked about. So there's a side note where somebody asked us for advertising, and they listened to the cum guzzling episode.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
But I now want to imagine someone listens to this episode. Either A, for advertising purposes, or B, for this is the first episode of Botched they ever listened to.
Every episode is somebody's first episode.
I'm no longer security Monke. I am cum Monke.
Cum Monke.
I'm refractory Monke.
Corporal cum Monke. All right. What are you guys doing?
So we want to get the corpses of the cultists.
Okay.
And feed it to the memory monster from a different site that we ship in.
Okay.
Or at the same time, all the security monkeys are searching for the foreseen cultist leader,
All right.
Rogue Boy.
Roll investigation.
12.
Okay.
Less than 12.
Find a rubble.
Hey.
A few bodies.
No red
here and
robes,
there.
though.
You don't see any red robe guy. So you don't know.
Other security monkey? Bumpo? The Monke?
Bumpo.
That was a whole different character. He died immediately.
This is his Monke counterpart.
Grumpo.
Umpa.
Grumpo.
Cumpo.
Cumpo.
Edgepo.
This is sexual tension, Monke. He's here to defuse it. What do you find, Cumbo?
Comcast Monke.
Roll investigation.
20.
You do not find. You estimate based on the number of cultists that are up top. There are at least 3 cultists missing. One of which is the leader. He's not in the rubble. He's just gripping the tip of his finger.
Which way could he have gone? Bumpo?
Survival to track.
Natural 20.
You find so you can sense them.
Tracker
You
Monke.
can smell their musk.
I'm sorry.
Tracker Monke.
Silly dad.
You smell their musk. It's like you can see it on the air almost as you start to slunk around, breathing it in.
And he's leading a gang of security monkeys towards them.
Yeah. And eventually you get to a bathroom and there's a drain. And if you pull it up, it's actually the entire floor has been cut out, so you can actually pick it up and pull it off. And it leads down into a deeper sewer system.
I pull it off.
A little water comes out.
Can the security monkeys roll to go faster than the humans in robes?
Good try. Roll athletics. There's no hook. There's no netting or.
know.
16.
Okay.
I mean, do monkeys get advantage on athletics
I think so.
compared to
Let's go.
humans?
Monkeys are very good
19
athletes.
on the die.
Okay.
That's why
So
they're banned from sports.
23.
Got to roll my Monke strength roll. Hold on.
You get down there. You're pretty quickly catching up to these 3 fairly injured humans as they run through a shit tunnel. There's water. Sounds like there may even be a large waterfall coming up.
Amy.
In the distance.
Good gorilla.
I don't care.
That's right.
Monka don't
I didn't
care.
kill the site director.
Monka
I
don't
don't
care.
So you know you have to catch up before they hit that waterfall, otherwise they might jump out. But you're catching up pretty quickly as the monkeys are literally running around in a very creepy fashion around this cylindrical sewer pipe, freaking out the cultists a little bit. What did you guys get?
15.
Shaman. You are slowing down a little bit. You went too hard.
He got a 7.
Monka science monka.
Yeah, you.
Smokes.
What's your other two monkeys? 15. 15, good. And then what's sex
What's
monkey
come
got?
monka?
Concubine monka.
Kamunka.
3.
You're too horny. You got this pipe and you're just
stops
reminded
to
of
fuck
penises.
The smell of shit has
Yeah.
got him.
I keep knocking my dick on shit.
Just rubbing it up against the walls.
Smooth wall.
I like the smooth
wall.
Smooth walls. It's
Smooth wall.
It's
Big
cool.
smooth wall.
It's cool on my skin. There's only one monka
And shave my monka balls.
who's making it closer and closer. And to this point, you're about 5 feet away.
Security Monka. Prime.
Yeah. What are you doing?
5 feet away from.
All three of the cultists.
Is there a red robed one?
Yeah.
Just grab.
Just grab that
Grab
one.
and pull.
Okay.
Oh, I have 4 arms.
All three.
You have 2 arms, 2 legs,
All
but
right.
each of them have
I'm gonna
grabby
grab
hands.
2 of them of the 3. One of them is the slashed one, and then 50-50 the other one.
Sure.
Strength roll of a 16
Okay.
and a 12.
Okay.
16 for red robe, 12 for the other one.
Fortunately for you, Red Robe got a nat 20. He is swole. He breaks out of the monka and continues to run.
I launch myself.
Okay. Roll
Monka spear.
A. What'd you get?
Give me what I
Nat
need
20
to
on the
roll.
first one.
Well, first off is the athletics to
To
fly
catch
through
up.
the air,
Yeah.
and then strength to grab.
All right. So crit 20 to fly.
Okay, so you
You
take
judge
off.
the distance.
Superman monka.
14?
Okay. So you fly through the air and like a bola, just wrap around him. And just he tumbles forward, and the edge of the waterfall's right there. The third cultist jumps out of the waterfall. Well, you've got the one guy wrapped up, so it might be tough for you. Sex monka.
Got 4 arms.
Yeah, but you use 2 of them to try to grab one, and 2 of them to try to grab.
And I
one.
missed the other guy, so I have a gun arm.
Yeah. You don't
gun arm.
get a hey, I missed. Now I pull guns
No.
out and shoot.
I'm a monka. I get 4 actions.
No. Sex monka. Are you trying to shoot as this guy jumps through a air hole? Or are you just gonna jack off in the tunnel?
23 to shoot him with my load.
Okay. For whatever reason, they decided to give him a gun dick, and it's just a pistol right in his crotch. And he just humps the air, and it launches projectiles, and it hits that guy in the back.
JoJo's Bizarre Monka.
Back shots, as it were.
Hits him in the right shoulder, and then the back. Like it would hit him in the
Torso,
chest, but it's
yeah.
right in the center of the torso. And you see his body goes limp as he falls out of the hole and down over the waterfall. The other 2 cultists are held up and immediately restrained by the other security monkas who scurry down after rubbing their dicks on the walls a little bit. And then, yeah, they kiss. They kiss the cultists. Good monka.
Security Monka sad.
Security monka sad. So as they get detained, and they eventually take them away back to Site 1, so Dr. Montauk can have a few words with them. That is what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next Monka time.
How much do you think only monkas cost?
Probably nothing. Ola monkas?
Yeah.
Monkeys,
No.
expensive, but monkas,
Yeah.
Probably not.
Onlymonkas.com. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers Big Jim, the Knucklord, Karate, Skinner, B-Mail, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami Lost Slimy, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old God King Tasty Mouth.
May his children remember.
The 5th of Monk Nemba. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, Blue Sky, Twitch.
His children are Monke.
OnlyMonka.com. You can find us all over the place. Support us on our favorite websites, FreedomValleyHorsePace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseWaggers.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDennis.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChungoGrande.com, ChugYoMilk.com, DaddyDennis.com, RebelsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, WarMonka.pizza.
OnlyMonka.com is available.
How much is it?
It's like $22.
And dicklessbear.com or simply patreon.com.
That's right. You should rip that guy's dick off. I forgot.
It's a crypto. It's a cryptid.
Or simply patreon.com/podcast.
Crypto?
Or a crypto. It's a dickless bear coin.
We're launching our own crypto.
Dickless
It's called
Bear Coin.
Dickless Bear Coin or DCO.
Going to the moon, guys.
Thank you to Talshi and the Mod Scott. Over on our free Discord. Forging Winton, Shinigami Daito, Good Phil Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna. Go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, where you ever leave the show. Leave us a 5-star review. And old Chunkamunka will read it out on the show. Thank you to Gozer featuring Lonnie from Forensic Polaroids for our theme song. Both bands are on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for album art. You can find her all over the internet at a swan named Emily.
And as always...
No, I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're not there yet?
Send something to the studio. Okay, yeah, I'm getting there, bud. And Tristan will Monka Chunka. We'll open it up here on stream. Just go to bigtittedmonkey.com and buy something from our store.
BigTittyMonkey.shop.
Yeah, that's whatever. It's right here. I have it written down too. And as always. Now, before you start thinking I'm losing my mind here, let me explain. This world, this planet of apes has gone topsy-turvy. The apes are running the show, folks. They've gone on their own government, their own laws, their own system, and now what? It's not interested of our freedom. They are not interested. Oh, shit, I scrolled down by accident. I'm on a good roll. They're not interested in our liberties. No, that's all about the apes keeping the humans in check. And that's some kind of Orwellian nightmare. See you next week, nerds.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong. Are you using the Twitch camera to check for boogers?
Yeah. We're good.
Well, this is a Monka show. Fucking Monkas.